49ers update here from Shaver Lake in the beautiful Sierra Nevada. Chase Young, their former pass rusher, just signed with the New Orleans Saints. He's going to have neck surgery tomorrow, according to Albert Breer. So a lot makes sense now. Chase Young signed a $13 million deal with the Saints. 49ers didn't really pursue him to re-sign him this offseason. And that $13 million deal has $8 million in per game roster bonus money total. So about $500,000 per game, which is the biggest amount that I've ever seen. And it turns out that it's because Chase Young is undergoing neck surgery. He was struggling to pass a physical with teams that were interested in him over the course of this contract period. And the 49ers, obviously, they've put a big emphasis on availability. I'm sure they knew about the neck issue last year. It might help explain some of the erratic effort that we saw from Chase Young. But the stability of Leonard Floyd, who's played 108 straight games, that really is something that is an obvious 49ers point of emphasis right now. Other pieces of ex-49er news today helping us put context to situations that we've covered over the past year. Jimmy Garoppolo signed his contract with the Rams. Listen to this. It's 1 year, $4.5 million base value, worth up to $12 million in incentives. Sam Darnold's contract with the 49ers last year was 1 year, $4.5 million in base value, up to $11.5 million in incentives. So reputation rehab for Sam Darnold last year. Jimmy Garoppolo needs some reputation rehab in LA. McVay, Shanahan, it seems that LA and San Francisco, and the 49ers first, obviously, because Darnold was last year, it seems that those teams have set the market for reputation rehab contracts. $4.5 million worth up to about 12. Now, if all goes well for Garoppolo, maybe he could sign on to be a starter somewhere next year, conditionally, kind of like Sam Darnold, for about $10 million. And then you could work toward a multi-year deal after that. But that just seems to be the market for quality QB2, and that's what Garoppolo is going to be to Matthew Stafford. Meanwhile, the 49ers paying Josh Dobbs a little bit less than Darnold last year. Not as much upside as Darnold last year because they've got a more settled QB1 situation. Brock Purdy has proven to be durable now too, and he's an MVP finalist. So for the 49ers, it's Josh Dobbs at about $3 million or so this year. I'll go and check his cap hit in a little bit. The contract numbers are going to come up, but the 49ers are trying to make sure that they're economically efficient at all of those margins. This is your morning update. Some snow still on the ground here at Shaver Lake. Now, if you go up to higher elevations, and this is the payoff, I turn around and show you the view. If you go up to higher elevations behind me, which is where I'll be headed in a little bit, a lot of snow still up there. So at higher levels in the Sierra Nevada this year, you've had a ton of snow. This is what I think I'm at 6,000 feet, 5,000 to 6,000. Obviously a little bit less, and it's already quite warm up here. So much of it is melted. There's another patch of snow for you. Morning update in the books. We will talk to you very soon.